kind of goodies you got in here today?
So I got some chicken stock here. It's been in the freezer for 2 or 3 days. I'm getting ready. And I'm gonna run it in the freezer dryer.
I'll get the door for you. All right, so talk about what you've done here. It's not a very thin, thick layer up there, is it?
Oh, look at the next one.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just get kind of running out.
So, fixed some chicken salad the other day. Everybody saw that.
And it was good.
And this is the stock from making that chicken salad. So, it's going in the freeze dryer. And it'll take it about 2 days to turn it into a powder. Once it's in a powder, we'll run it through the food mill, break it up real fine, and store it in some mason jars.
How many mason jars of this stuff have you got sitting around already?
5 or 6. But you just
gracious.
can't have too much of this stuff. And you know, when you're making something with chicken and you got those bones left over, it's a shame just to throw that stuff out.
It is a terrible waste, ain't
You
it?
just make you some chicken stock out of it and then throw the bones out.
Yeah.
And let something eat it.
Well, you know, that's one thing that we kind of talk to people about that are trying to buy chicken for value. You know, they're not looking for convenience like already cut up breast and leg, thigh quarters, but they're looking for value. Buy a whole bird. You know, a family of 4 can eat on a whole bird for a couple of nights, and then you can take that, like what you've done here, that carcass, and render it down and make some good chicken stock. Then you've got a base for soups and stews and just
and
whatever.
You don't have to run it through one of these. You can put it in ice cube trays and freeze it. You can put it in a Ziploc bag. Just get all the air out of the top of it and throw it in the freezer.
And just lay it
and
flat.
lay it down flat.
Yeah.
So it packs, so it freezes flat, and then you can pack it.
You've done that for years. So this will take, what'd you say, about 2 days?
About 2 days.
All right. And this is our, what's the name on this thing? I forgot. Not the Harvest Right.
This is a Stay Fresh.
Stay Fresh. This is a Stay Fresh freeze dryer. And so we've got of course, you know, we got a link. So we'll put a link in the description down below for one of these if you're interested. But,
I've got a trip for us to go on if you want to go.
where we going?
Ararat, Virginia. About an hour away.
Ararat, Virginia. We've been there. I bought a piece of equipment in Ararat, Virginia one time.
What was it?
Was it a mower? I bought that little Woods finish mower that went behind
right.
that old Kubota tractor that I had.
That's
You remember
right.
that thing?
That 3-point mower.
Boy, that was back before the first video was ever shot, wasn't it? So, what are we going to Ararat for?
We're going to get some October beans.
Because the deer had a feed. Now, we've got some. We need to go down there and pick what's down there. They're ready, I
we do.
believe.
So I went and got a bushel of October beans from this man about a month ago, maybe a little longer. Showed that kind of on the video.
Yeah.
I'm going to get another bushel today. And we may come back through Mount Airy and stop at the Snappy Lunch.
And get a pork
have
chop
us a
sandwich.
pork chop sandwich.
That's right.
If anybody's ever seen the Andy Griffith Show,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking
So if
about.
I hadn't went to the barber yesterday, I'd go to Floyd's while we was up there, but
Too late for that.
too late for that. There ain't nothing left to cut. Is there?
Not really.
All right.
All right, so we've got our first run going. We're at 10 pounds of pressure. We'll be going for 90 minutes since these are quarts. And I've got enough left that I'm probably going to have another run of 3, maybe 4 quarts. So we'll see how it goes. Well, we've got about 5 minutes to go here on our October beans. And I've messed around here all day. And it's got dark outside. So we will turn these off here in just a few minutes. Less than 5 minutes now. And let them sit overnight and cool down. And we'll come back in the morning and crack them open and see what we got. Y'all stay with me.
All right, y'all, I just got home. And I know we've got another Saundra video going. But I just want to read y'all some of the comments from the last video. And here's part of what, well, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to call him out. This is what I got yesterday. When this video came out yesterday. I get a text from my buddy Andy over at True Grit. Y'all watch him. A lot of y'all have came over here to watch us because of them. So yesterday after this video comes out, about 4.5 hours later, I get a text from Andy. Says, man, you better watch out. Saundra is showing you up. Look at all those camera angles. And I said, Lord, not you too. All I've been reading all morning is how wonderful Saundra is. So I just want to read y'all some of these comments. This is tongue-in-cheek. I'm not serious, y'all, but still yet. Let's find a good one here. Saundra did one heck of a job on that video with the editing. Loved the cooking. Saundra, you did a great job. Girl, you've got some mad, well, that's true. She does have some mad knife skills. I'm not going to make fun of that one. Because she's liable to eviscerate me. Let's find a good one here. Let's see, there was some guy, I mean, he just cut me down. Just absolutely cut me down. Where's it at? Oh, my buddy Dwight For years, my buddy Dwight has commented on the videos. The real star came out for this one. Thank you, Dwight. I appreciate it, buddy. Let's find another one. I mean, they rolled in. Thoroughly enjoyed the video. Saundra rocks. Big time eye roll right there. Here it is. Here it is. Big C Johnson, 6408. Chuck, now we see who's carrying Sheridan Park Farms. Saundra's back should be aching from carrying you and all those lazy dogs around there. What a jewel of a wife you have. She cooks, cleans, wrangles hogs, cows, and poultry, then finds time to film it all. Consider yourself blessed. Well, I do, and Saundra did do a good job. As reluctant as I am to admit it, she did do a good job. So, but seriously, thank y'all for commenting on the video. She did do an excellent job learning some editing, and then y'all see she's been filming today. But we do appreciate you watching. And again, I'm just kidding. I appreciate the comments. She does a really good job. So I appreciate her, appreciate the work that she's done. And actually, y'all, that video that she filmed that while I was gone. I had to be gone out of town during the day for work. And if she hadn't filmed that, we would not have had a Sunday video. And if she hadn't filmed this today, the video that's getting ready to come out, we probably wouldn't have had it, because I left out about 6 o'clock this morning and got home about 7:15. So it was pretty late. Whistle britches. All right, so come here, I need some. So she's becoming a real YouTuber, y'all. I said, come over here, I need a plan. She says, wait, we got to film this. So I need a plan.
What kind of plan?
I need a plan for this. This is terrible. Terrible.
What do you want me to do about it?
Well, you're the organization queen here. You know how to do this kind of stuff. I need to organize this back here, because you can't come in here and work, because I've got junk sitting everywhere. And it's not junk that needs to go in the trash, it's junk that needs to be organized. Like I got bee boxes over here, you know, I got stuff sitting in the floor. I don't know what to do with it.
What do you want me to do about it?
I need you to help me figure something out.
You mean you need me to do it for you?
No. Let's
That's
not
usually
go down
the way it goes.
Let's not go down that road. See, like this is, I mean, this is my rolling box. It's ready. I mean, you know, I can take it over and do whatever I want to with it, but it's just kind of floating out here in the way. You know what I mean?
What is this box over here?
What box were?
What is that?
This. That.
This.
That used to hang on the wall.
Oh.
That was where I kept and then I bought that rack thing to put my battery tools and stuff on. So this is what that used to be. So that could go in the burn pile.
Is this an AED?
No, the AED's in my car.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the box it came in. But I need help.
Oh, this is a mess.
It is a mess. And see, like my chainsaws back here, I need to figure out something to do with them. You saw what Nathan done with his. I may have to do something like that. I think that's a pretty good idea. And then I've got weed eater stuff hanging back here, and it's all in a mess. And I got garden tools hanging over there. It's all in it. I just need a reset.
Okay, we'll work on it tomorrow.
Think about it. No, we don't have to work on it tomorrow. Think about it.
Yeah.
We need to think about it.
Okay.
Get a plan. That's what I'm saying. Plan. Yeah, boy, a plan is all we need to get this place cleaned up. But one thing I don't need a plan for is how my feet are going to stay comfortable and dry. Camel City Mill. Y'all have talked about these socks before. I'm going to keep talking about them until every one of y'all has bought a pair of these things. These are absolutely my favorite work sock, and also my favorite dress sock. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Made right here in North Carolina, about an hour down the road. USA merino wool. These things will keep your feet comfortable and dry for up to a 14-hour day. They've got a padded cushion and heel with a bit of a compression around the insole. These act like a compression sock. And at the end of a long day on your feet, your feet are comfortable. They really are. These are all I wear, and from time to time, y'all, I have to dress up for work, and yes, on occasion, I do have to wear a suit with dress shoes. One thing that I found with my dress shoes, they've got those little thin soles on them, and I was wearing these little thin socks. I bought some Camel City Mill in black, and have been wearing these as dress socks from time to time. I've been on my feet in a suit in dress shoes for up to 12 hours, and at the end of the day, my feet felt great, unlike they used to. So, great for work, great for dress. Get you some of the black ones. They've got the little no-show. They've got a little taller sock, a calf sock, and then an over the calf sock. These are the taller boot socks. These are my favorite to wear around here on the farm. If you're construction, fire, EMS, law enforcement, farming, anything that requires you to be on your feet during the day, get you some of these Camel City Mill socks. They will absolutely change your life. They'll make a difference. Use code Sheraton Park 10. Save 10% off my favorite socks. Links in the description down below. Go get you some. I promise you're going to love them.
It's the next morning, and I've got my big canner heating back up because I've got 3, maybe 4 more cans worth of October beans to run through the canner. But we're going to crack these canners open and see how we did. All right, I've got my canners open here. All of these have sealed. And all of these have sealed. And here's what they look like. I'll take a wet rag and wipe the outsides off because they did siphon just a little, but not bad. And we'll get ready for the next run. I may have said this in a previous video, but I really like these October beans as opposed to pinto beans. I grew up eating pinto beans all my life, and have just recently found these October beans, and they are excellent. They're very creamy right out of the jar. They taste like pintos do after they've been sitting for 2 or 3 days. So that's why I really like them. And I've been able to find 2 bushels worth this year from the same man over in Ararat, Virginia. And they're awesome. He met us over in Mount Airy the other evening. And we traded some money for some beans. So while we were out doing chores this morning, I found another job that needs to be done today. And that's this guy right here. As you can see, he has a bad leg. And the rest of these birds are going to be processed on Sunday, but I'm just afraid he won't make it to the finish line. So we're going to take him today and make sure that his life was not lived in vain, that he will go to feed our family and he won't be wasted. So I won't show this next part, but I will be plucking him by hand. I'll show some of that. So I'm scalding this chicken just like I would out there at the processing area, except I'm just doing this with my hand. It's the same temperature, 150 degrees. We'll do him for about 60 seconds, and then we'll take him out here on the back of the buggy and pluck him out and see how it goes. And as you can tell, this takes a little while. If he was an older bird, it wouldn't take quite as long, but he's a younger bird, so he don't have a whole lot of, he's got several feathers here that are just erupting, and so they're a little harder to grab a hold of. You gotta do them almost one at a time when you're hand plucking. And of course, if I was doing more than one bird, I'd just use the plucker out there. But since this is just one bird and it takes a lot of work to set up and get power and water, and then you got to clean it all up after you're done, it's just easier to do this. And when you have a bird like this that is crippled and it's failing because it's getting too big for its bone structure, you know, the reason I elected to take him out today is because I had time to do it. Some days I'll go out and I'll find a chicken like this and I just don't have time because, you know, one chicken takes a while. And so you're hoping that maybe the next day when you go out and find him again that he's still alive, and maybe you'll have time that day to do him. Every once in a while you don't get time and you go out there hoping he's still there and something's happened. He's had some heart failure. If he's got bone structure issues, or he can't carry his weight, he's blown out a knee, something's happened, then he's probably got other problems too. And it happens. Sometimes you'll go out there hoping that you've got time that day to work him up, and he's already gone. It's just the way it is. But I had time today, so we're going to get to utilize this chicken for his highest purpose on this earth. Makes you appreciate the power and the efficiency of that plucker out there. I will tell you that. I'm going to get a little cold water here, rinse him off. So my chicken is all done and taken care of, and the next thing we're going to do is finish up our October beans. Like I say, I've got enough here to do 3, maybe 4 jars. So here's my last round of beans. We'll get these going. Like I said earlier, 10 pounds of pressure for 90 minutes. I've got my chicken stock here, ready to go in my food processor. So that's what we're going to do now. Buck, that's enough. we're gonna get it all in one run here. So when I started, this was a gallon of chicken stock, and now you can see it's less than a quart. And so now I'm going to put an oxygen absorber in there, put a cap on it, and vacuum seal it. It's all sealed up, ready to go in the cabinet.